Hello, Dodgers fans. Today we have an exciting deep dive into everything surrounding the Los Angeles Dodgers and one of the most intriguing trade possibilities this season. The MLB world has been buzzing lately about potential moves, and one name that keeps coming up quietly in conversations is Ketel Marte. While he may not be the blockbuster that Cody Bellinger or Kyle Tucker represent, there's a unique appeal to Marte that aligns with some of the Dodgers' current needs. Over the past weeks, multiple insiders have hinted that the Dodgers are exploring options to strengthen their infield and add impactful talent, and Marte has emerged as a surprisingly viable option. As of now, the situation is still fluid, but the updates give us a fascinating glimpse into what might be coming. The Diamondbacks have made it clear that nothing is imminent when it comes to Marte, yet they are open to discussions if an offer meets their expectations. This is a player whose value is undeniably high, thanks to consistent performance, defensive intelligence, and offensive production. Marte may not be the fastest runner, but his hitting is above average, his fielding is smart and reliable, and he's a player who brings stability to second base. For the Dodgers, who have been navigating the market carefully, these qualities make Marte an attractive addition despite his age. At 32, he brings experience and immediate impact rather than long-term potential. The question for the Dodgers front office is whether they're looking to upgrade immediately, and Marte could be the answer to that. Historically, division rivalries have complicated trades, and the Dodgers know this. Moves involving the Diamondbacks are rare in recent memory, which adds an extra layer of intrigue. It's not just about who the Dodgers want. It's also about whether the Diamondbacks are willing to part with a player of Marte's caliber. Reports suggest that if a deal were to be considered, it would need to heavily favor Arizona, which means the Dodgers would have to weigh the value of what they are willing to give up against the immediate boost Marte would provide. This is where strategy and negotiation come into play, and the Dodgers front office has consistently shown a knack for balancing both, ensuring they don't overpay while still securing impactful talent. Looking at Marte's skill set, it's easy to see why the Dodgers would be interested. He is a three-time All-Star, known for consistency at the plate, solid defensive positioning, and the ability to read the game intelligently. His hitting mechanics allow him to contribute reliably in clutch situations, and his defensive instincts make him a stabilizing presence on the field. Even though he has limited speed on the bases, his overall contributions outweigh this minor shortcoming. His experience and versatility are appealing, particularly when considering the Dodgers' infield options. While other potential targets have been discussed, Marte offers a rare combination of offense, defense, and intelligence that could complement the team's existing core. Contract considerations also play a role in this potential trade. Marte's current deal is reasonable given the production he provides, with figures that allow the Dodgers to integrate him without jeopardizing their payroll structure. This financial flexibility, coupled with his high level of play, makes him a particularly intriguing option. Even though age may be a consideration, the Dodgers are in a position where immediate performance often outweighs long-term concerns. Adding a player who can step in and deliver right away is exactly the kind of strategic move that aligns with the team's current objectives. Another factor in this scenario is the broader landscape of MLB trades. Certain teams are off-limits due to no-trade clauses, which makes the Dodgers one of the few realistic destinations for Marte if a deal is pursued. While other teams may have resources or interest, restrictions limit their involvement, and that narrows the playing field significantly. This makes the Dodgers a logical option for both sides, providing an opportunity to structure a trade that meets the Diamondbacks' needs while giving Los Angeles a solid addition. Strategically, this could be one of the smarter moves in the offseason if executed properly. Marte's defensive profile is particularly important for the Dodgers. He has spent the majority of his career at second base, and while he has occasionally played shortstop or DH, his natural position provides a safety net for the Dodgers' infield. His fielding is consistent, his arm is reliable, and his range allows him to make plays that other second basemen might struggle with. This kind of reliability is invaluable over a long season, where defensive lapses can turn games around. Pairing Marte with the Dodgers' current lineup could create a balance between stability and offensive firepower that is difficult to replicate with younger, less experienced players. Even beyond the on-field production, the presence of a player like Marte adds depth and confidence to the team. The Dodgers have been searching for players who can impact games immediately, and Marte fits that mold perfectly. He brings leadership, knowledge of high-pressure situations, and a proven track record in critical moments. This kind of veteran presence is essential for a team with playoff aspirations, especially in a division as competitive as the NL West. While younger options may have upside, Marte offers the certainty and reliability that could be a difference-maker late in the season. With all of this in mind, the potential acquisition of Marte is about more than just statistics. It's about fit, timing, and strategic value. The Dodgers are evaluating their infield, considering who can contribute the most immediately and where adjustments are needed. Marte offers a clear solution, providing offense, defense, and versatility. His experience and skill set align with the Dodgers' goals, and if a deal can be made under the right terms, it could be one of the most significant moves of the offseason. The combination of team needs, player talent, and market dynamics creates a scenario where Marte's arrival in Los Angeles makes sense, and it is certainly worth monitoring as negotiations develop. Even though there are still questions about trade logistics, team willingness, and long-term implications, Marte remains a compelling option. The Dodgers management has the expertise and track record to evaluate whether this move fits within their overall strategy, and fans should be paying close attention to how this unfolds. Adding a player of Marte's caliber could elevate the Dodgers in multiple ways, offering immediate improvement while also reinforcing the team's depth and versatility. As we continue diving deeper into the Dodgers' offseason strategy, the potential acquisition of Ketel Marte raises several fascinating questions about the team's approach and priorities. The Dodgers have long been known for their careful balance between acquiring established talent and nurturing young prospects, and this situation exemplifies that philosophy. Marte is not just a high-performing player. He represents an opportunity to immediately strengthen the roster in a critical area. The infield has been a point of focus all season, and with other high-profile targets off the board, the Dodgers' options narrow, making Marte one of the most practical solutions available. Evaluating his skill set, he offers a combination of offense, defense, and experience that few players at his position can match. This blend makes him an especially appealing option for a team with championship ambitions, where consistency and reliability often outweigh the allure of potential alone. Marte's hitting is particularly noteworthy. While he may not have the raw power of some of the younger sluggers in the league, his approach at the plate is disciplined and intelligent. He has the ability to hit in key situations, move runners effectively, and maintain a high on-base percentage, all of which contribute to sustaining offensive pressure. For the Dodgers, who already possess a strong lineup, adding a player who can complement existing hitters and create consistent run production is a strategic advantage. Marte's presence could help bridge gaps in the batting order, providing balance between power hitters and situational contact hitters. This kind of versatility at the plate is precisely what makes him valuable, particularly in late-season and playoff scenarios where every at-bat carries weight. Defensively, Marte is a major asset. His positioning, anticipation, and decision-making on the field consistently place him among the most reliable second basemen in the league. While he is not the fastest runner, his ability to read plays and make smart choices allows him to cover ground efficiently. For a team like the Dodgers, which values precision and error minimization, having a second baseman who can consistently handle challenging plays is critical. Moreover, his versatility to occasionally play shortstop or fill in at DH provides the team with tactical flexibility. Managers can adjust lineups and defensive alignments without risking a drop in performance, which is particularly valuable over the course of a long and grueling season. Contract considerations further enhance Marte's appeal. His current deal is structured in a way that makes integration into the Dodgers' payroll feasible, with figures that reflect his production while remaining manageable. At 32, He is experienced but not prohibitively expensive, and his contributions on both offense and defense justify the investment. This balance between talent and cost efficiency is a hallmark of smart team management, allowing the Dodgers to maximize impact without compromising long-term financial strategy. Furthermore, his presence could help the Dodgers manage workload across the roster, providing rest for other infielders and maintaining overall team health as the season progresses. The trade discussions surrounding Marte also highlight an interesting dynamic in MLB's trade landscape. Division rivalries often complicate deals, particularly when high-value players are involved. The Dodgers must navigate both competitive and relational considerations with the Diamondbacks, ensuring that any potential deal is mutually beneficial. Reports indicate that the Diamondbacks would only entertain a trade if the deal strongly favors them, which means the Dodgers would need to carefully evaluate their package and negotiate strategically. This kind of high-stakes decision-making underscores the importance of the front office's expertise and experience. The Dodgers have consistently demonstrated the ability to structure deals that are advantageous yet fair, and the Marte scenario will be another test of their strategic acumen. Another layer of complexity is the no-trade list that Marte has, which limits the pool of teams he can be moved to. This restriction significantly narrows the field of potential suitors, making the Dodgers one of the few viable options if a trade is to occur. It also underscores the strategic importance of timing and approach. The Dodgers must position themselves carefully, presenting a proposal that addresses the Diamondbacks' priorities while maximizing the value they receive in return. This could involve a combination of prospects, existing players, and future considerations, creating a multifaceted negotiation that requires precision and foresight. Beyond statistics and contracts, Marte's intangible qualities enhance his value. He brings veteran leadership and experience in high-pressure situations, which is essential for a team chasing a championship. His ability to maintain composure and make smart decisions during critical moments can influence the outcome of games and stabilize the team's overall performance. For younger players on a roster, his presence provides a model of professionalism and consistency, contributing to both development and team culture. The Dodgers understand the importance of these qualities, recognizing that talent alone is not always sufficient to win at the highest level. The Dodgers management also has to consider how Marte fits into their current infield strategy. With potential options like Bob Bichette capable of playing multiple positions, the team must evaluate whether adding Marte enhances flexibility or creates redundancy. In many ways, Marte's versatility complements existing options, allowing the Dodgers to structure lineups with greater freedom while minimizing weaknesses. His ability to play primarily at second base while providing occasional coverage elsewhere ensures that the team can respond dynamically to injuries, rest needs, and strategic matchups throughout the season. Financially, the Dodgers are in a strong position to make calculated moves without overextending themselves. Marte's contract, while reflective of his skill, is structured to provide immediate return on investment. For a team that prioritizes winning now, acquiring a player who can contribute consistently and reliably is often more valuable than taking a risk on a younger and proven talent. This aligns with the Dodgers' philosophy of balancing present competitiveness with long-term sustainability, ensuring that each acquisition advances the team's goals in multiple dimensions. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. In a bombshell development that could shake the foundations of Major League Baseball, whispers around the league suggest that Shohei OHTANI, the two-way sensation whose presence has electrified Los Angeles, is allegedly considering a shocking exit from the Dodgers if Pete Alonso makes his way to the West Coast. Sources close to the situation claim that OHTANI, whose competitive drive is matched only by his desire for team harmony, has reportedly issued an ultimatum that has left front offices scrambling. The context behind this dramatic tension is murky, but insiders hint at a complex mix of personal dynamics and strategic rivalry. Alonso, a towering figure in the Mets lineup, has been rumored to be on the Dodgers' radar, a potential blockbuster move that could redefine the balance of power in the National League. While no official talks have been confirmed, the mere speculation appears enough to provoke OHTANI's rumored reaction. He's very serious about the chemistry in the clubhouse and the way a team is constructed. One source familiar with OHTANI's thinking told us, under anonymity. Pete Alonso is a force, no doubt, but Shohei values cohesion, and he has been very clear about what he sees as compatible with that. The baseball world is no stranger to high-profile standoffs, but an ultimatum of this magnitude from a player of OHTANI's stature would be unprecedented. He has become the face of modern baseball, transcending the traditional boundaries of pitching and hitting, and his influence stretches far beyond the diamond. If this rumor holds any truth, the Dodgers management might face a nightmare scenario: the potential loss of their superstar to accommodate a high-profile acquisition. The implications are enormous, not only in terms of team strategy, but also in marketing, ticket sales, and fan loyalty. Some insiders suggest that OHTANI's stance is less about personal animosity and more about maintaining a competitive and balanced environment. The Dodgers, known for their willingness to pursue marquee talent, might have to weigh the allure of adding Alonso against the risk of losing one of baseball's most marketable and talented athletes. Meanwhile, fans are left speculating wildly. Social media abuzz with theories about locker room dynamics, long-term contracts, and the future of a franchise that has dominated headlines for years. While it's unclear whether this dramatic ultimatum is mere posturing or a sign of real tension brewing behind the scenes, one thing is certain. The MLB landscape could be on the brink of one of its most astonishing shakeups in recent memory. If OHTANI truly puts his foot down, the Dodgers could face the most challenging offseason decision in decades, and the ripple effects will be felt across the league, fueling speculation, trade rumors, and heated debates for months to come. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.